Hi, welcome to an introduction to Zoom. Zoom is a sampling profiler for Linux. Zoom is available as both a graphical and a command line application. Let's look at the graphical version of Zoom. Zoom can profile on a remote machine. You just specify the other machine's IP address and port and hit connect. You can also create and delete custom sampling configurations by using the config menu or the plus and minus buttons next to the displayed configuration. For now, we'll just look at our local machine and use the standard time profile, which samples each CPU every millisecond and times out after 30 seconds. As an example, we're going to look at optimizing GIMP, a popular open source photo editor. We'd like to optimize the Oilify filter. In the Zoom GUI, you can just click Start to begin profiling, or the Start button is also controlled by a global hotkey. By default, this is Control-Tab. This allows you to control Zoom without it being in the foreground. To stop profiling, you can just click Stop, or again, you can use the hotkey Control-Tab. Zoom profiles the entire system. You can view all processes together, a single process, or a single software thread. Profile results are presented as a sortable list, with parent and child call trees on the right. This is also known as a butterfly view of the call tree, since the currently selected symbol is the center point, and you can see its callers and callees fanning out. Double-clicking on any symbol name opens a code browser for that symbol. Let's take a look at the Oilify function, since it was the most sampled function. You can see both source and assembly code in the code browser, and the source and assembly views are linked, so that if you select in one, you'll also select in the other. The code is highlighted according to the number of samples that landed on each line. So the brighter the line, the more time was spent there. An overview of the hotspots is shown next to each scroll bar. This allows you to quickly navigate to the important lines of code. Lines that are highlighted in yellow mean that time was spent on that particular line of code. Lines that are highlighted in orange show time that was spent in code that's called by that line. In both the source and assembly views, there's a column with light bulb icons. You can click on these light bulbs to get performance hints for that particular line of code. In this case, Zoom tells us that we could improve the performance of the code by optimizing the floating point division. Clicking on any instruction in the assembly view will bring up the instruction definition and syntax information for that instruction. Both the graphical and command line versions can be controlled from your own software code using a simple API defined in ZoomLib. This is useful if you want to limit the profile to a specific operation or code path. You can also control profiling from shell scripts using the handy Zoom Script tool. Zoom is available as both a graphical and a command line application. For more information and help, go to rotatewrite.com, where you can find a FAQ, quick start guide, release notes, and feedback forums. You can also contact the developers by emailing to support@rotatewrite.com. This has been an introduction to Zoom. Thanks for watching.